Hi everyone, welcome back to Original Blog. My name is Ori, and today we have a spotlight interview of Dominique. And Dominique is a candidate for the Miss Maryland pageant, and she represents Anne Arundel County. So today we're going to get to know her a little bit better. So Dominique, could you tell us about yourself and how you got into pageants?
So I actually grew up as a tomboy, so I never expected to ever be in a pageant. But I was just being nosy on Facebook, which is like my favorite thing ever, by the way. And I was looking at the page of Mama and Dache, I think that's how you say it, and she was Miss Maryland USA. Different system, but Miss Maryland USA. And someone commented basically saying, white girls are in, black girls are out, and how in the world did this girl win? Like, almost as if black girls aren't supposed to be in the pageant system. They're not supposed to be winners. So me, being the stubborn person I am and just wanting to make a point, I was like, hey, I'm gonna prove them wrong and I'm gonna join a pageant. And now, 2-3 years later, it's Anne Arundel County and I'm going out for Miss Maryland America.
That's awesome. That's an awesome story. So I know that with your pursuit to be the winner of this pageant, you are also raising awareness for mental health. And interesting fact, Dominique and I are in the same graduate program, and that's how we met each other. So I wanted you to speak about, what is the drive to raise awareness for mental health, and how are you using your platform to do that?
So my platform, the title is called Stop the Stigma, Fight for Social Justice Reform. And I incorporated, I wanted a broad topic so that I could do what I like, which is social advocacy work, but also do it so that everyone can be impacted. So I can't leave out one social issue. And a lot of people don't know that social issues, stigmatizations, discrimination, things like that, of minority groups and other people in general can cause mental health issues. And it's a really big problem, and people don't realize the effects of their actions. So by going out and creating awareness and empowering the people who are actually affected, that's what I plan to do, or that's what I will do and continue to do, hopefully as Miss Maryland and as Miss Anne Arundel County.
Awesome. I really like the angle that you're using. So it sounds like you have a lot on your plate, and how do you manage and find balance between grad school and then also being in the pageant?
So like I was saying before, you have introduced me, this lady's crazy in a good way, to white chocolate mochas, and I would have never gotten through grad school, especially my first semester when I'm trying to balance life and everything without coffee. And another thing that I do now, I used to write all of my activities on a paper, but I could never remember, hey, go back and look at that paper. So now I'm using Google Calendar, Apple Calendar, whatever, one of the two. I actually think they partner with Google, don't they?
Yeah, I think they did.
By the way, the calendar on the iPhone.
Yes. Team Apple.
So it'll just remind me, hey, you need to go to this on this day, blah, blah, blah. It'll remind me 2 days. I always try to do 2 days in advance. And on the day of. So that's how I stay organized. Otherwise, I'd forget everything.
That sounds like a great plan. And I definitely use calendars also, so it helps a lot.
I wish I had invented that app. I'd be rich right now.
Right. So Dom, tell us how, what your opinion is on pageants, because I know there are a lot of people that don't like the idea of pageants and people who don't see the positive parts of it. So tell us, what is your opinion on that?
So, of course, I really like pageants. Once again, I never thought I'd be in a pageant before. And one reason being, I had so many of these negative ideas as well about pageantry. But that's because I've never been in one. All of these notions about, pageants are only for arrogant, snobby, rich people. That is so far from the truth, because one, I am broke. I'm definitely broke. Most of the people who are in the pageant with me are college-age students, early 20s, before they're 30. So we're all broke as well. And they're also very helpful. We have this group on FaceTime and they're all like, oh, can I help you with this? Can I help you with that? And they're so unselfish. We're all competing with each other. But they're like, no, I'll help you out. Yeah. So I'm like, this is absolutely crazy. Where did I get this from? So if people actually knew the truth, they'd probably take advantage of it. There are a lot of benefits. It's a confidence booster. That was definitely a good one for me. And scholarship money, because we're broke. So, yeah.
Right.
I really like it. it's a good thing.
Yeah. So what advice would you give to young girls who are interested in going into a pageant?
Just do it. Like, you're not gonna realize, I mean, I can say it all I want and other people can say how good it is, but until you actually step into that zone and feel it and feel the positivity, I mean, it's an experience that, I mean, you'll never experience it anywhere else. Like, I can't explain it. You just have to do it. Just feel it.
Great advice.
Just do it.
Just do it. So, the last question, what makes you original?
What makes me original? Still a tough question. I think the whole idea of being original is just being yourself, because no one else can be like you.
Yep,
and
perfect.
that's what makes me original. I'm always myself. I'm going to always be myself, regardless of these pressures to be someone who I'm not or to fit a stereotypical pageant mold. I want to win based off of the person who I am. I want people to see me see me for who I am on stage, and take me for who I am on stage. And that's what I believe is the ideal pageant girl, the ideal Miss Maryland. Someone who's authentic and willing to be that for the rest of their life.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much, Dom, for coming here and doing this interview with me. Thank you for staying patient through all the takes.
No, it's fine.
And I will link all her information down below. She is raising money, so if you want to support, you should definitely check out her links. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.